So we reconfigured our data, and if we look at the front wheel set, we have the operating time of 3 years, which we set before, but we've changed the duty cycle. The duty cycle reflects a usage of 5 hours a week. And then obviously it depends if the data is applicable to this type of usage or is a continuous usage. Then we've mapped failures all at failure distribution at failure level, ignoring the causes. And we've also decided to insert the failure probability as a qualitative description that comes directly from the standard 1629, and that will be used to generate an FMECA, a qualitative FMECA analysis. We'll also use a severity class, but this severity class is used both for qualitative and a quantitative matrix. Then the only things we've inserted or we had to define manually was this probability of loss model, which in some cases is defined as an actual loss when it's 100%, or in other cases like here we define it as a portion of, in this case, 75% probability of loss. Everything else, so the probability of loss here is input directly by the user. Everything else, the mode ratio and the mode criticality as well as the item criticality, is calculated by the software. And the mode ratio, for example, is estimated from the failure distribution that we've used. So the failure distribution in this case is a Weibull, and looks also at the other failure distribution, which is also Weibull with different parameters. And the software will estimate what is the mode ratio at 3 years. And the mode criticality is a lot more complex because it involves the calculation of the probability of failure at single failure modes, but also the probability of failure at the actual item. And then also has to be multiplied by the probability of loss. So that generates the item criticality, which then generates the mode criticality, which then gives us the item criticality. So if we want to, in case we haven't got the results updated, but we know they are updated because we got the green light here, we can just calculate and everything is updated. And once we've done that, we can perhaps look at some graphs. We look at some projection here. And we got something that we configured just for the FMECA analysis, but we can create so many other type of analysis. So here we have a probability of failure of the top events, obviously at 5 years. We have a severity class, a pie chart of the severity class, and we also got a dial of the various mode criticality. The next step we can do is also create a report. So we go onto this icon, and we've already selected all the report available for criticality analysis. They are actually hidden down here, criticality analysis. So we selected all of them, and we selected all the device, and then we decide to use Excel as a platform to generate the report. And we click generate report, and we overwrite an existing one, and that generates a series of Excel tables. So we have here basically a summary table that will give us information in terms of unreliability, probability of loss, which we manually inserted, mode criticality, and item criticality. And again, we got different types of table, and we got the criticality matrix for a quantitative analysis, and we have a criticality matrix for the qualitative analysis, where we inserted the probability of occurrence as a not as a value but as a description. So we can do all kinds of output if we are conducting one of these type of analysis, and then that can be useful for any decision-making process. Thank you very much.